Hey air signs, welcome back to Danny's Karma, where the universe speaks and the vibe is real. Don't forget to hit the like button, please. All right, my tablet died. I just want to make sure you guys can see me okay. I know it's a little bit dark, but I'm in that kind of mood. I don't really want the light in my face. Just as long as you guys can see the cards. Bingo. All right, so this is going to be for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Your weekly read starting from tomorrow till Saturday of next week. Hey Joanne. All right. Let me get the mood in here going. Now don't forget, if you resonate with my reads, my manifesting oils are on Amazon. If you're interested, that information is in the description box. All right. Let me get comfortable. Hey Liz, hey babes. Happy Saturday, everybody. All right, for the Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Don't forget, guys, I will be on vacation the 3rd week in July. So if you're trying to get readings or your questions in, do so this upcoming week, okay? So if you're trying to ask a question, I'm going to be on Tuesdays and Thursdays, hopefully, of next week. And then if you want to do a private reading with me and, you know, you don't want to wait till after, do so now. All right, for the Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. For the Geminis, what can the Geminis expect next week starting tomorrow? What's the energy for the Geminis? Ooh, King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Page of Pentacles flipped out in reverse. And the Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles. Some of you guys need to chill out with the impulsive spending or emotional spending. Okay, retail therapy, something like that. Temperance, yeah. Spirit is like, sit your ass down, Gemini. Queen of Pentacles, okay? Queen of Swords, there's a need to be a little bit more logical when it comes to your spending. King of Cups, Three of Swords. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Cups. This could also be, maybe it's not the time to go out, okay, with friends or something like that. Four of Pentacles. Some of you guys may be pushed into the energy of needing to rest. All right. Now, being pushed into that energy, this could mean, you know, you feeling a little bit down, under the weather, that kind of energy. If you guys are currently in a funk, you're going to get out of that. If there's a little bit of, you know, feeling down, especially when it comes to a love situation, you're going to get out of that. Okay. You're going to have some kind of breakthrough. Yeah. The sun is going to shine. Don't worry. Okay. Things are going to change. Things are going to work out. Page of Pentacles reverse, Five of Wands and Three of Cups, Fool. You guys could be going through an argument, or you could be getting into an argument with a family member. This could be an Aquarius. Doesn't have to. This could be a Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra. No, sorry. Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sag, Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, heavy Taurus energy. Something is going to balance itself out. Okay. You guys could be receiving great news around stability or around a purchase of a home, or some kind of happy news on something with finances. Okay. Some of you guys may be feeling like things are stagnant right now. You may be kind of, there's some kind of burden around finances. You may feel like, damn, I'm doing all this work, but I don't see things kind of moving in a certain direction, or, you know, some kind of elevation. I feel like all that stagnant energy is going to pass. This too shall pass, okay? Six of Pentacles, yeah, Ace of Wands and the Emperor. Some of you guys may be starting a new job. all right, that has to do with elevation or has to do with you becoming like a higher, some kind of higher ranking position, all right, management or boss or something like that. But this may also require you to leave a job or to leave a certain department. I see a bit of insecurity around that. For some of you, it's because you get along with your coworkers or there's some kind of family vibes. Okay, so you're going to have something to think about when it comes to your finances. It looks good, though, but I see a little hesitance on your end. Let me put on the light because this is really dark. Hold on. Ooh, that's too light. All right, a little better. All right, what else for the Geminis next week? Don't forget to hit the like button, please. There's 22 and 6 likes or 5 likes. I can't see. What else for the Geminis next week? Hierophant. Oh, no, you got 2. The Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Heavy Taurus energy. The Strength, Leo. The 7 of Swords. And the 8 of Wands. 2 of Cups. Ooh, Hierophant, the High Priestess. Some kind of twin flame energy. Marriage here. Okay, Strength. And the Chariot, Cancer energy. And the Page of Wands. Okay, 7 of Wands. 9 of Swords. 10 of Swords. This is love. 4 of Wands. What's the 4 of Wands? 7 of Swords. Empress. Somebody may be in the energy of not giving you your place, Gemini. There could be an ending coming up between you and someone. 2 of Swords. Somebody may be confused about what they want. And I'm not sure if this is you or the other person. Tell me about the Hierophant. 8 of Swords. It could be the masculine energy. Tell me about the High Priestess. 2 of Wands. 9 of Wands. 5 of Cups. There's some kind of disappointment coming from your end, I feel, regarding someone when it has to do with love. Okay, this is a very strong spiritual connection between you and someone. Somebody could be avoiding commitment. All right. I do feel like there's a conversation here that may end up into some kind of disappointment, but you have someone else showing up in your energy. This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, that I feel wants the opposite with you. They want love with you. Okay, so the World, the 6 of Wands, and the Hermit. Some of you guys are getting a lot of attention. Queen of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, and the Lovers. I'm not sure if you're going to start dating. Hangman, 6 of Cups. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. Again, you're coming out of some kind of funk. This could be in regards to love. I see you kind of cutting someone out of your energy, and you could be moving towards someone else. Hey, the Divine Messenger. How are you, love? All right. Tell me about love for the Geminis next week. Love for the Geminis next week. Love for the Geminis next week. The Devil and the 10 of Swords. Capricorn energy. The Lovers. Gemini energy. The Hermits. Knight of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. 5 of Wands. And the Queen of Cups. Some of you guys may be there in love. There could be an argument coming up between you and someone. Okay. You could also be realizing that somebody could be trying to sabotage some kind of new beginning for you. I feel like with Judgment, the Sun, there's some kind of clarity that's going to come out of this argument or this conflict. You could feel where somebody's trying to breadcrumb you. You could feel like you're the one putting in all the effort and this person isn't. There's some kind of lack of cooperation on their end. All right. And I feel like some of you guys could be ready to come out of some kind of hermit mode and get yourself back out there on the dating world, or giving someone else another chance. No, sorry. Or you're going back out in the dating world to give someone a chance. Okay, someone totally new. I mean, you could definitely know this person, but they're coming up as a new energy, as in you have never dealt with them romantically, if you know what I mean. So I feel like there's someone here that you're calling judgment on, that you feel is toxic, full of conflict. Five of Wands and a Devil. Ten of Pentacles. Some of you guys could have had a family with this person. There was some kind of long-term investment. I feel like you feel like this person isn't cooperative, or there's some kind of lack of building here. All right, I feel like you're definitely turning your back to whoever this is, and you're becoming more logical, and you could be in the energy of wanting to go back into the dating world, ready to kind of, you know, build something with someone else here. Yeah, Two of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. There's some kind of confidence on your end in going towards the new. Two of Swords, the High Priestess, the Justice, and the Hierophant again. You're going to have an option between two, Gemini. I feel like someone that, I don't know if you guys resonate with the term twin flame. This could be someone from your past and someone new. Two of Pentacles again, the Magician and the Chariot. You're going to have to choose on what direction you want. I'm going to be quite honest. I don't feel like both energies are like, wow. Okay, this is an energy where you're going to have a very obvious decision, but it's going to be on you. Ten of Cups. Where is your happiness going to lie? All right, Death, Eight of Cups. I see you emotionally detaching from someone. Strength, having the willpower to do that, to create some kind of Three of Wands, boundaries, or some kind of distance. Okay, Eight of Wands, King of Wands, the Star. Some of you guys may start talking to a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. This could be an Aquarius. King of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Someone that's going to be serious about committing, or they're in alignment with you when it comes to what you want out of love. It's like we're dating with intention. Okay, let's see. What do you need to be aware of? What do the Geminis need to be aware of? Not yet, boo. I'm on Gemini, then I'm going to go to Libra, and then Aquarius. I'm still on Gemini. What do the Geminis need to be aware of for next week? So you do have stability with one person, with another person you don't. There could be a conflict here. There could be words. I feel like somebody really wants to invest in you. Whoever this person wants to invest in you, they're coming up in a very much more like mature energy than someone from your past. Yeah, Two of Swords. There could be conflict here between you and this person from your past, or some kind of word, some kind of exchange in words. You could be meeting the new person from another friend, like a female friend or something like that. All right, a friend of a friend. I feel like the person from your past, are these the same people? Or these two the same people? There's like an energy here of refusing to like grow up, or refusing to step up, or refusing to take some kind of initiative here when it comes to you and love. And with the Seven of Cups, there's a lot of like delusion. There's a lot of like false promises. There could be also something very not conniving. It feels more manipulative from whoever this is, this past person, that has to do with money. This person could like ask you for money, and they're not doing so well financially. The new person seems very passionate, but I feel like they're also going to want to see some kind of reciprocating energy from you, or reciprocal energy from you. Thank you, NN. All right, Libra. Hi, blessed one. Hey, NN. Hi, Lamont. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What can the Libras expect next week? What can the Libras expect next week? What's the energies for the Libras starting from tomorrow to next week, Saturday? Judgment and the Justice in reverse. All right, Libras. If you guys are dealing with a court case, something may not be favorable for you next week. There's some kind of injustice here. Something isn't fair. All right. Some of you guys may also, you may be making, yeah, is very heavy, like legal or court situation. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Libra energy, Sagittarius energy. Let's see. Emperor and the Tower. Aries energy, Scorpio energy, Three of Pentacles. Make sure that you guys, if this is a new contract, if this is a new business venture, if you're starting your own business, if this is something legal like a contract, make sure you're reading this carefully. I feel like something here, this could be even like a divorce or a child support situation. There could be a bit of stagnancy around this next week. Why is the Justice in reverse? Knight of Cups. Where's the Libras in this? The Devil, the Nine of Cups, and the Hangman. I don't know. Somebody here may be faced with a settlement. You may have to shift your focus. So if this is your reading, this would be an energy where you're waiting for like 100,000 and they're coming back and say, okay, I'm going to give you 70. There's something about shifting your perception on, you better, not to say to settle, but it's almost like if we've been doing this back and forth for a while, you're going to have to meet them halfway, something like that. Maybe you feel like the situation is unjust. Two of Swords, Ten of Swords. But it's almost like you're not seeing something from a different perspective. This is very specific. Sorry, guys. What's the Lovers, the Ace of Cups, and the King of Swords? Star. Some of you guys could be meeting someone new too. Okay, this could be a new energy in love. This is another message. I don't know. I feel like I'm speaking to someone that has an ongoing legal battle with like a lover or something like that. Somebody could be very manipulative. I feel like you're going to be presented with some kind of resolution, but in your energy, there's a need to shift your perception. I don't know why I feel a need to tell you, stop, don't try to bite more than you can chew. There's an energy again of resolution. I just feel like, I don't know, Libra, there's a little stubbornness coming from your end. There's almost like a want here next week to clear the air in something that could have been going on for a while, and for you to release the burden. But I see you being a little bit resistant to this change. Tell me about this new energy. Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You can be meeting someone next week that's really going to catch your eye. This person may have children. All right, something could take off as well. Something could definitely be like, could be moving forward, okay? In amidst of all this chaos, there's something here that kind of brings a fulfilling energy to you. Yeah, Five of Swords, the Fool, Eight of Pentacles. Some of you guys are going to be presented with the opportunity to free yourself from some kind of conflict. Hi, Bridget. Hey, Life with Ash K. Hey, love. Sorry, I could barely see. We're still on Libra. Aquarius will be next. Okay. Libra, what else for you next week? So again, I feel like you're going to be presented with the opportunity to resolve some kind of ongoing conflicts. I just see that in your energy, there's a lot of like selfishness, or there's a lot of like, I want what I want and that's just it. Okay. What else for the Libras next week? The Justice and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse again. Seven of Pentacles. So again, it is giving me very specific. This may not resonate with everyone. There's like, I'm gonna give you the example now. This is general, right? Energy. There is something, this could even be a job where you're going back and forth, or there's some kind of like counter offer. All right. And it's like, you want this kind of amount, and they're like meeting you to almost what you want. But with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, I don't know, there's a little superficial energy here. And I don't want to say to be complacent, but whatever this offer is, you want the 9 and they're giving you the 7. And it's better than what they were offering before. For some of you, this is a legal situation. 3 of Pentacles. I can't get around this, see? They're giving you more than the 3. There's some kind of compromise that's coming out. World in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune. You're going to have a decision to make whether you want to continue this vicious cycle, or you finally want to settle this. You finally want to come to the end of it. King of Pentacles. Chariot. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. I feel like a devil. 2 of Swords. Death. And the 9 of Cups. Something is leading into an emotional fulfilling situation. Again, this could be from a job. This could be from a legal situation. But there's a need of flexibility here on your end. I keep getting the same thing. The World in reverse. Something that it's just ongoing. It hasn't closed out. And I feel like next week with the Death, you may have an opportunity to close this out. And you're still coming out on top. But with the 7 of Pentacles and the Devil, it's almost like, but I said this number and this is what it needs to be. Something like that. So there's resistance on your end. You also need to see if this is a legal situation. Are you investing more than what you may be getting or something like that? If you continue to invest more, I don't know. This is very specific. You're going to have, I feel like you're going to really go back and forth. You're not going to know what to do. All right. And be careful in not sabotaging a very good opportunity because of stubbornness. There's a shift in perception that you're needed in whatever this is. Okay. Let's talk about love. There's a need for compromise. Love for the Libras next week. Love. Love for the Libras next week. Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the 8 of Cups. Ace of Cups. And the Justice, Libra energy, that's you. 10 of Pentacles, High Priestess, Pisces, Virgo, 10 of Swords, the World. You're closing out a cycle from your past, and you may have new love coming in. Hierophant, this could be a Taurus, doesn't have to be. I have Aquarius energy here too. Gemini energy, Judgment. Yeah, some of you guys may be getting divorced. Maybe that's the energy I was picking up in the first spread. All right. Some of you guys are closing out a cycle from your past. Yes, 4 of Pentacles that you've been holding on to. Now, you doesn't necessarily have to be holding on to this person. You could be just holding on to the situation. Empress. Some of you guys may have children with that person. Knight of Wands. And the Page of Cups was the 3 of Swords. The Moon. I feel like you have new love here. This could be a Scorpio or a Pisces, but there is a bit of uncertainty because you're still healing. Someone may want to move something quickly. Page of Wands, 6 of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody's presenting a stable opportunity. Something, again, very stable here. 9 of Wands, and your guards are a little bit up still. I feel like this situation, this new person is there's a very reciprocal kind of energy, very balanced. There's effort here. 2 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, and the Strength. There is a possibility for a future with this person. Leo energy. 4 of Swords, 8 of Wands, and the 6 of Swords. What's the 4 of Swords? The Devil. I feel like, again, this is you healing whatever you need to heal, but things could definitely move forward. I feel like you're moving to a much balanced energy. Ace of Swords. You have breakthrough in love. Two of Cups. A relationship. Don't forget to hit the like button, everyone. You hear the thunder? Yes. It's stopping. That's crazy. I didn't know you guys could hear it. What else for the Libras in love next week? Queen of Swords, Eight of Wands, Knight of Swords, Page of Wands. You could start talking to somebody, Libra. Four of Wands. Okay, I see you being a bit though guarded, as I said. All right, you're trying to figure out, is this person going to be consistent or they're all talk? Ten of Cups, the Star. This could be an Aquarius. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, heavy Taurus energy, Scorpio. Okay, I see something being very balanced. The Magician, you've manifested this. Gemini energy. And this is after you are walking away from someone. Okay, I feel like you're healing. Some of you guys may feel like this other person abandoned you. All right, some of you guys may also, there's still some kind of emotional tie to whoever this is. All right, but I feel like there's some kind of like confidence on your end. You could be finding love next week. Empress, the Devil, and the Ace of Cups, the Devil. Two of Wands. What's this? Three of Cups. Some of you guys are dating. And I feel like if you're dating, you're not nurturing anyone as yet. But there's some kind of emotional fulfillment here. Somebody's going to really try to be in your energy. Death, Fool, yeah, the Sun. There's transformation to your love life coming in. Okay. What do the Libras need to be aware of next week? Do I just see 82 people in this chat and 30 likes? That's some weird vibe. Just double tap the screen, please. All right, for the Libras, what do they need to be aware of next week? You got the... Okay, so there's abundance coming in. There's some kind of fight for money. Again, Three of Pentacles. With someone from your past, there's some kind of fight for money. There's some kind of a fight for some kind of abundance. There's conflict here about this. The same energy. Some of you guys could be fighting over a home or a house or something with stability. Seven of Swords. Yeah, somebody may, I get it, somebody may try to keep your money. But I feel like with the Seven of Cups, there's some kind of resolution that wants to come in. This is a fight here. This is an argument over stability, over finances. Yeah. Two of Swords. Between you. I don't know why it feels between you and a lover or a past person. Some of you guys, yeah, this is definitely someone from your past. Some of you guys may be dating, going out. You could be meeting again someone through a feminine energy. Ace of Cups. With someone very loving. You have a new lover here and you have a dispute or conflict with the past person. And again, that money situation keeps coming out, Libra. All right. Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. For the Aquarius. For the Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's the energy for the Aquarius next week? Gang, gang. What's the energy for the Aquarius next week? Starting tomorrow to next week, Saturday. Justice. And I wanted to come out in reverse. Let's see. Hangman. Libra, Pisces energy. Seven of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Tower in reverse, sorry. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio energy, Ace of Wands. Justice, Three of Swords, Hangman, Two of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Hierophant, and the Ace of Pentacles. Someone doesn't want an ending here in a love situation. There's some kind of burdens in a relationship. Tower in reverse. Yeah, Judgment. Somebody wants to, there's some kind of rebirth that they don't want to allow the tower to fall. Ten of Wands. Seven of Swords. Somebody wants to avoid you, or you could be, I don't know whose energy. Let me see. Ace of Cups. Two of Wands. Somebody wants to really move forward in a situation. But I feel like there's another person here with the Seven of Wands, Emperor, Seven of Pentacles, and the Devil. There's somebody here that feels like they've invested way too much time. They've invested way too much time. There's somebody that could be very possessive or very controlling. Seven of Pentacles. This could be a situation where you have a family with someone, or you've had like a long-term commitment and somebody doesn't want you to release them. They can come off very manipulative. Some of you guys have an option with someone else, though. You're a great reader. Thank you. I'm not sure who this is resonating with. Ace of Wands, Page of Swords. Some of you guys may have another opportunity. I don't know where you are in this, though. Sorry, I got a lot of noise going on. Between the thunder and my child. Okay, let's see. Ace of Swords. I don't know if somebody's going through a divorce situation and they're realizing, damn, this is not what I want. I don't want something to come to an end. I want to move forward. I want my family back. Seven of Wands. Nine of Cups. But somebody's coming off very selfish, very manipulative. There's somebody else here, though. Is this the same person? No. Somebody could be taking a look up of, they could be looking back at their tendencies. Interesting. Somebody could play with magic. I'm just saying. Somebody may have like a very deeply spiritual background. Like I'm getting more like a heavy African descent. Okay. Somebody, I don't know where you are, Aquarius. I'm a bit confused about where you are. So you place yourself where you see fit, but somebody has options. Somebody doesn't want to let somebody go, and someone that wants to go towards something new. Okay. Where's the Libra in all this? I mean, sorry, I said Libra. Okay, some of you guys may be dealing with Libra. Where's the Aquarius in all this? Four of Cups, Eight of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. Seven of Cups, Three of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. Seven of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. You want the change. You want to let something go. You want the distance, because there's a lot of self-love here. You've come to a very beautiful healing energy, and you want the drama to be done. You want happiness. You have kumbaya energy in yourself. You've learned some kind of lesson. Some of you guys may be the ones ready to date. Okay, so somebody doesn't want the tower to fall, even though it looks like it's already fallen. Or it's already, like, the tower has already kind of, it came down already. Okay. Hi, Mana. That's true. I did say it in a Libra reading, right? Okay. Okay. Anything else for the Aquariuses next week? Anything else for the Aquariuses next week? Almost, but she didn't. Anything else for the Aquariuses next week? General energy. Nine of Pentacles and the Hangman. Oh, the Sun wanted to come out. Nine of Cups, yeah. Two of Wands. You're very good in your own energy, Aquarius. That's beautiful. It's like there's a lot of self-love here. Something has shifted your perception. So whatever it is that you went through, it brought you to where you are today. Stability, okay? Ace of Swords, yeah. Your money could be looking good. There's a lot of good things going your way after some kind of ending. But what's the Moon, the Devil, and the Ace of Cups? You guys, I don't know, there's a side piece here involved. Some of you guys are have a little sneaky link. Some of you guys have a sneaky link with the Moon, the Devil, and the Queen of Wands. Eight of Pentacles, you're working on something here, or I don't know. What is this side piece energy with the Ace of Cups? The Empress, the Four of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. Some of you guys haven't let someone go, or this is this. I don't know. Again, I'm not sure where the hell you are. There's a sneaky link here. Where's the Aquarius in the sneaky link thing? Hierophant, Page of Wands, Eight of Swords. Some of you guys may be dealing with someone, but you don't know if you're ready to commit. You don't know if you're ready to make this person wifey or hubby. Okay, I see you investing in something happy, but somebody has a sneaky link and you're keeping it a secret. This is very specific. You're not saying much about it because you're still unsure. I get it. But I don't know why they're coming up as a side piece. This could be something with where the sex is just really good. This could be even very superficial. Maybe that's why you haven't said anything. Okay. Love. Love for the Aquariuses next week. Love for the Aquariuses next week. On the hush hush, exactly. It's like, I'm gonna get my rocks off, but maybe that's just what it is for right now. Love for the Aquariuses next week. Eight of Cups, Judgment, and the Seven of Cups. I feel like you're not, you know, you're not like in a delusional energy. Like there's no, yeah, Magician. Let's see. And the Three of Cups. Some of you guys are dating or you have options. Eight of Cups. The Sun. You are transitioning to something so happy. Six of Pentacles. I see you giving to someone. You're feeling yourself. Some of you guys get a lot of attention. Some of you guys may want, there's many people that want to come into your energy, but this is because of some kind of transformation that you did or that you went through. Something negative that you went through is actually bringing you into a much more happier energy within you. All right. Seven of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. It's almost like someone also triggered your shadow side. I feel like, again, if you're dating or if these are people that are wanting your attention, Two of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, I don't feel like you've made up your mind as yet. I see like, you know, you want what you want, and until you get it, you're not going to give people your undivided attention or your 100%. Ace of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Four of Cups. You could feel like, you know, the dating pool sucks. All right, but there may be someone here with the Chariot and the Lovers that really want to move forward with you. Four of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, but you're holding off from the actual commitment. The World, the Six of Swords. There's travel here involved too. All right, but some of you guys may still be unsure about, if I move towards this situation, you know, how is it going to be? There's like, you want certainties out of it, so you're being very logical, but there's still a very big sabotaging energy towards love. Some of you guys, there's still a little bit more of sabotaging tendencies when it comes to being vulnerable or opening up your heart chakra. There's a little bit of ego or something like that involved from the past. Okay, some of you guys are still working through some kind of hurt from the past. Not to say you're still stuck on the person, but there's still residual energy there. Anything else in love for the Aquarius next week? Tower, Scorpio energy, Queen of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, the Sun. There's some kind of unexpected happiness. I don't think you understand that your spark with someone is undeniable. The way you feel for someone is undeniable. I truly don't believe that we can control our heart. Only if we avoid it. So for instance, well, not even. This could be you meeting someone, and I always say Starbucks because it comes to my head, and it's like you have instant chemistry, but you had no idea this was going to happen. There's someone here that is really going to catch your attention. Five of Swords, Chariot. But it's like you're almost stopping this in its own tracks, and you're still in some kind of hermit mode. Nine of Wands. There's still a bit of defensive energy here on your end. This could be from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius like yourself. All right, what's the Tower? Emperor, Aries energy. Somebody here is like a boss. Somebody here may be a business owner, or somebody just is, if there's something very business about this person. What's the Five of Swords? I don't know, Aquarius. It's like, it's not wanting to release your other options, or the fact that you have some kind of freedom, or the fact that you just want to kind of be out there and be happy. The Wheel of Fortune. What's the Wheel of Fortune? The Star and the Queen of Wands. Ten of Cups. But your love life is about to change. All right. And this is you just trying to take your time, but it's still coming from a very defensive energy. Heavy Leo too. Yeah, it's like Ten of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Two of Pentacles. It's like you're trying to enjoy yourself, but yet you want maybe the commitment, but then there's still like that iffiness from whatever you went through. The Ten of Swords, the heartbreak, the person that you love, the person that kept you in your heart, that kept you in your head, the person that, you know, created some kind of stagnation. But there's somebody here that's going to shift that, whether you like it or not, in a good way. Ace of Cups, Hangman, Six of Pentacles. Somebody's going to show you better than they can tell you. Somebody may be just like how could I say this? Someone that's supposed to be in your path to provide some kind of like light and guidance, like someone to assist you in this healing journey. The World, yeah. The Hierophant, Taurus energy, Four of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. Somebody may eventually kind of declare their love to you, or tell you like, hey, you know, I see you for long term. I see you in a relationship with me, or something like that. Justice. Some of you guys have karmic justice coming in when it comes to love. 222 on the clock. There you go. What do the Aquariuses need to be aware of next week? Somebody's coming in very passionate. When it comes to love. Oh yeah, Ten of Cups. Allow yourself to be wanted and loved, Aquarius. As I would say in Spanish, déjate querer. Okay? Déjate querer. Seven of Cups, yeah. Somebody's very dreamy. Or this could be a situation where you could feel like high school all over again, you know, like giddy, or like you could smile when this person texts you. Somebody may have some big D energy, okay? This person is very abundant, but I feel like whoever this is, they're just bringing in a lot of happiness, like abundant happiness. And this other person from your past show up very immature. Even if they're a masculine, they show up as a bitch. I'm sorry, it's here. Like literally, these cards are very different. La Baraja Española is very different from the tarot, and this is a feminine. Okay, I know with original tarot, there's no gender. This one has gender. They're showing up as a whole bitch. Okay, so if you're a feminine and that deals with a masculine, you could have been the masculine in this. Like you could have been the one holding down the you know, and we don't want to assign the roles, but you know what I mean. They're showing up as a whole bitch. This person could even gossip a lot. Yeah, they're showing up very full of conflict. You have other options here. Somebody may do more for you in like 3 months than this person did for you in like 5 years. And I mean that not financially. I mean that in showing some kind of stability, like showing you different. Yeah. And there's a lot of abundance between you and this person. But I feel like when it comes to relationships, when it comes to you and someone else, like thinking about that gives you some kind of anxiety. And this is from some kind of past betrayal. Okay. Some of you guys were married to this past person, or there was just a lot of longevity here. This person comes up with a lot of swords. It's not a good thing, okay? Very full of conflict. Like maybe their mouth, I don't know. There's something about their ego is more than, I don't know. They got some bitch tendencies. I'm sorry. It's here. All right. And this other person is showing up like super abundant, super stable. All right. Very loving. They could be very playful. All right. But, you know, they could be packing. All right. All right, Aquarius. This is what I have for you. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. Or, okay, air signs is what I have for you. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And don't forget to keep your karma balanced. I will see you guys on the next one.